The Vietnam War. Hey there, time travelers. Buckle up because we're about to jet back to a tumultuous time in history, the Vietnam War. It's a tale of epic struggles, protests, and big changes that shaped not only a country but the world. Get ready to unravel the story behind this roller coaster of events. Imagine this. It's the 1950s and 60s, and the world is a stage for a conflict that would captivate people's attention. Meet Vietnam, a country divided into North and South. The North was backed by the Soviet Union and China, while the South had support from the United States. Tensions were brewing, and this clash of ideologies was about to ignite a war. So, why were they fighting? It's like a puzzle with many pieces, but one of the main reasons was the fear of communism. The United States was concerned that if one country fell to communism, it could create a domino effect in the region. And that's when the US got involved in Vietnam. The Vietnam War was a real-life drama with heroes, villains, and twists. The North, led by Ho Chi Minh, fought for a united communist Vietnam. The South, with the support of the US, was against communism and fought to maintain their independence. But here's the thing. This war wasn't just happening on the battlefield. It was everywhere, on the news, in protests, and even in pop culture. People around the world were paying attention, and opinions were divided. Some saw the US as heroes, while others saw them as invaders. Fast forward to the 1960s, and things were heating up. The US sent troops to help the South, and that's when the conflict escalated. Soldiers fought in jungles and rice fields, facing not only the enemy but also the challenges of the environment. One moment that shook the world was the Tet Offensive in 1968. The North launched a surprise attack during the Lunar New Year, catching everyone off guard. It was a turning point. People began to question the US involvement in the war. Back home, protests were rocking the streets. People were saying no to the war, demanding peace. The anti-war movement grew, and even celebrities joined the chorus. It was a time of strong voices and passionate calls for change. By the early 1970s, the US started to withdraw troops, and in 1973, a ceasefire agreement was reached. The war officially ended in 1975 when North Vietnam took control of the South, unifying the country under communist rule. But the story doesn't end there. The Vietnam War left scars, physical, emotional, and political. Families were torn apart, and the impact was felt across generations. It was a reminder of the cost of conflict and the importance of seeking peaceful solutions. So, why does the Vietnam War matter today? Because it's a lesson in the power of voices united for change. It's a reminder that war isn't just about battles, it's about the lives affected, the pain endured, and the hope for a better future. As we look back at this chapter in history, let's honor those who lived through it, those who protested, and those who fought. The story of the Vietnam War teaches us to question, to speak up, and to strive for peace even in the face of adversity. And there you have it. The story of the Vietnam War, a tale of courage, conviction, and compassion. Thanks for joining me on this journey through history. Let's remember the lessons learned and use them to build a world where dialogue triumphs over conflict and understanding overcomes division. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you.